Hey everyone, Benjamin here. Today I'm going to talk about the ultimate reasoning for climate change being fake. So there's been a lot about climate change in the media lately with Greta Thunberg and other climate change activists, mainly her. So now I'm going to prove them all wrong. So first of all, let's get some basic biology down before we get started. So they're talking about getting CO2 neutral. And if you get CO2 neutrality, you wouldn't be alive because plants and trees, you know, convert CO2 to oxygen through photosynthesis. And if we need oxygen in this world, we need CO2. Of course, the movement for planting trees, I totally support that, because then the trees can pick up the oxygen, then they can, the CO2, and then they can convert it to oxygen. So, yeah, I'm fine with that. But the reason why I think it's fake is because if you look at it this way, they're saying because of CO2, they're saying because of CO2 that the climate is supposed to get hotter. Do you know what CO2 does when it rises up in the air? It makes the air colder. So it's totally backwards logic. And it's totally... yeah, it's just wrong. And, yeah. You get taught in physics that if CO2 moves up into the air, carbon dioxide moves up into the air gets colder. And they're talking about global warming. But there's of course always a natural global change in climate, and I'm not denying that. Because yes, there's climate change, but it's not man-made climate change. It's natural climate change. So, yeah, let's see. And them spreading chemicals in the air through planes, chemtrails, that's human-made climate change. HARP or EMP is human-made climate change. But other than that, and 5G, human-made climate change. But other than that, electromagnetic waves and chemtrails are the only thing that are changing the climate. So, yeah, other than natural climate change, which happens all the time, and which has happened in the past. But we're actually reaching a grand solar minimum, which is, yeah, funny, because they're saying it's supposed to get warmer and not colder. I'm thinking there's going to be a new ice age in 2030. I believe that theory, because we're reaching a grand solar minimum. So, yeah, why? Why do so many people believe in climate change? Why do so many people get scammed because of an autistic girl? I don't have anything against her, but I'm just saying what she's saying I believe to be wrong. So, yes, I do like her as a person, but I believe her to be saying some wrong things about the climate. And CO2 neutrality, get rid of that. Actually, what we're supposed to do is keep the CO2 levels as they are, because they're fine. And then plant more trees to, grow... to have more oxygen, because they convert CO2 to oxygen through photosynthesis, and that's the main thing. Just plant more trees. That's the only advice I can give. Plant more trees, do nothing about the CO2 levels. That's it about climate change. If you like this video, give it a like. If you haven't already done so, subscribe. Like my Facebook page. And that's about it, so see ya.